Fellowship is a solid connection among ethical quality and thought, similarly as the magnificent religions accentuate the significance of kinship and brotherly relations dependent on adoration and nobility, and companionship is an incredible blessing to man. Numerous individuals find that it is anything but difficult to make numerous companions, yet they understand that it is hard to track down obvious companions who will remain by them during the hardships of life, and God has favored a few people with the finesse of genuine kinship. In the event that His effortlessness is on you with genuine companions, at that point you are extremely one of the fortunate ones. What's more, given the significance of kinship, there are numerous accounts and stories that you talk about. A portion of these accounts are substantial for unfailingly in spot, and others depend on close-to-home encounters, and there are stories that are only stories of fiction, but there is one thing in every one of them, which is that the significant thing in them all, it is ethical quality. So we ought not let the little contrasts influence our kinship. Jai and Vijay story. There were two companions who lived in a little town close to the city of Jaipur called Jai and Vijay, and they were companions from youth and concentrating in one of the schools with one another, and this school was a long way from their place of habitation, and they needed to cross the stream and slopes and disregard sandy zones so as to go to the school together. One blustery day, Jay and Vijay needed to stroll to school, of course, and on their way they were talking about what they had taken from the school's nuclear hypothesis. They varied in their perspectives, which prompted serious conversations between them until they arrived at the utilization of profane market language. In an attack of outrage slapped Jay Vijay, Vijay stunned his companion, blew up, and composed on the sand, "Today, my closest companion slapped me," and afterward the two of them completed the process of strolling towards the school in clear quiet. On their way they arrived at the stream that was flooding and they needed to cross it. Vijay walked towards the waterway realizing that he was bad at swimming. He started to suffocate, and with the power of the water and the flood he felt like the stream would take it irreversibly. Jay saw his companion suffocate without intuition bouncing into the stream to spare him, and he pulled him and helped him recuperate normally. When Vijay recouped and got up, he composed on his way to the slope, "Today, my closest companion spared my life." Jay pondered and asked his companion, "Why did you compose on the sand when I slapped you? Also, for what reason did you compose on the slope when you spared your life?" Vijay replied, "My companion, we need to disregard the misstep that one of us makes for the other, and I composed on the sand in light of the fact that the words would be deleted whenever, however on the off chance that any companion of his companion did something to be thankful for, he needed to recollect it and compose it on the stones to remain until the end of time." At that point Jay Vijay grasped and proceeded with their way to school as though nothing had occurred.